Shane, it's international break. It means countries go head to head. You did mention that betting on international week is extremely difficult nowadays. So yeah, there are some couple of games I want us to go through. And first up is Ukraine and North Macedonia. Both sides are tied on 7 points, which means it's a must-win for both sides. Who do you fancy in this game?
Yeah, it's a difficult one to call. Both these sides are doing fairly well in the league. Yeah, you've got to be looking at Ukraine. I do feel that they'll have a little bit too much for North Macedonia in this one, even though they are evenly tied and things are looking good for both teams. I do think Ukraine will win it, and I just feel sorry for the Ukrainians. Obviously, what's happening, but I think that they'll get the job done and go on to 10 points. I think they'll get this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're still in the same group, Shane. It's a very tight group. We've got Italy, they also on 7 points, and we have England on 13 points. So it's all to play for in this group. Italy are at home to Malta. Surely this is a banker. It's a must-win game.
Well, if you look at it, international football nowadays is always teams have improved, and teams like Malta have improved. Mm-hmm. But going to Italy and going there and trying to get a result in Italy is going to be very difficult for Malta. I would go with Italy. The odds are going to be short on this, but you've got to go with them. You can always have other odds, goals scored, and maybe have a look at, say, a 5-0 or 5-1 or 6-1 or something like that.
You think it'll be that high?
I think it'll be that high. I do think it'll be that high. The Italians have got a point to prove. You must remember, you need to be finishing second in this group, so it must win for them, because in the other teams, one of the other teams win, are still tied on points. So It's a must win. The more goals you score, the better your goal difference is going to be. So I think Italy will be going full archer. It could be a big score, but the Italians will win it.
And talking about Italy, they'd have to make up for not qualifying for the World Cup. I mean, they lost to North Macedonia, in the qualifiers, and they didn't make it to the World Cup. So this is time for them to redeem themselves and go to the Euros and defend their crown.
Exactly, and there was a big outcry in Italy with regards to this, and the coach has moved on, but they're going to be out to prove a point, and I think they'll get the job done this weekend.
Yeah, Shane Mcgregor thinks Ukraine and Italy will get the job done against North Macedonia and Malta, respectively, in the two fixtures. All three sides are tied on 7 points, with England on 13 points, so it's all to play for in this group. Shane, we're moving on. I mean, there's an interesting game here. Norway up against Spain. The last time these sides met, Spain were 3-0 winners in Malaga, courtesy of a goal from Dani Olmo and 2 late goals from Josely, the Real Madrid striker. Now, Norway are at home. They've got the services of Odegaard and Erling Haaland to lead them. I mean, they're crying to qualify for a big tournament. Is this time for them to do something?
Unfortunately, I don't think so. They've got the best striker in the world, but I can't see them getting results. Spain have got a youthful side. They've changed the whole setup. They brought youth back into it. They made changes to the side, and they are playing very well. I think Spain are going to get the job done here. Try to stop Ireland, but I think they're going to be too good for Norway.
What's your score prediction in this game, Shane? Because I think it will be pretty close. Norway at home, they do well. I mean, the last time in the last international break, they were leading 1-0 against Scotland, and 2 late goals they conceded from Norway, and they ended up losing their first home game in this qualifiers. So what's your score prediction in this game?
I think it'll be 3-1 in this one to Spain.
3-1 to Spain. I mean, we saw Spain winning with a very, very big score the last time out, and we saw a young boy, Yamil Lamal, scoring a goal, becoming Spain's youngest scorer to score a goal in the Euro qualifiers at the age of 16. So it's interesting time for Spain football, as Shane Mcgregor mentioned, that it's a youthful side. So yeah, Shane, let's move on. There's another potential banker on Monday night. I mean, Poland, they're hosting Moldova. I think that's a banker, surely.
Straight banker, go to Poland. They'll win it, and they'll win it fairly well. So I wouldn't even look past that. Moldova are one of the winners in international football. So banker Poland.
Yeah, I mean, and also it's a must-win game for Poland. When you look at the standings, they're crying also to be in the finishing line. So yeah, I mean, Poland banker in everything. They really need to redeem themselves coming to this game. Talking about a team that has done well, Shane Mcgregor, I mean, Portugal, they're traveling to Bosnia. It's a tough game for them, but they've been flying lately. I mean, we all doubted Martinez when he came on from Belgium to take over to coach Portugal, but he's done an amazing job. They absolutely buzzing at the moment.
Yeah, well, he's got an amazing bunch of players, that's a big thing. And at any international team, you've got to have the players, you've got to have the team around you, you've got to have the staff around you, and Martins is brilliant. I think he's one of the better coaches. I think Portugal definitely have improved. They're going to go very far. They could actually be one of the surprise packages in the finals in this tournament. I do think they'll go there and get the job done against Bosnia. They've been playing well. He's brought one or two new players in, which is always a good thing. It inspires players and sparks a little bit of action, from the rest of them. But going to Bosnia is never easy. So it's a difficult task to go there and get a job done. But having a look at everything and looking at Portugal, I just feel that they've got the record and they can do better there. So I think they'll get the job done, qualify for Euros. And as I said, they could be one of the surprise packages at Euro, at the finals. So for me, I've got to go with Portugal. They're in the form, I've got to go with them.
From the 5 teams, though, which one is your best bet? I'm assuming it's the Italy, since you said you think it's a 5-6, no?
Yeah, Italy, you got to be looking at scores because they're going to be short odds. So out of the best, they will be the best, I would think, Italy. I then would put Poland as the second best. So if anyone wants to take a double, I would go Italy, Poland as a double.
Yeah, Shane Mcgregor thinks Italy, Poland are the 2 best bets this weekend. Just to recap on what he said, he says he reckons Ukraine will beat North Macedonia, Italy banker against Malta, Spain to go to Norway and collect maximum points, and Poland and Portugal to wrap things up. That's it from myself, Ubanele Pigwa, and Shane Mcgregor City. Salani kahle, enjoy the games.